What is good, everyone? We are here. My name is Eric Oakley.
I'm Raven Newsom.
We're here to do some commentary on Ace Run Pro for the Des Moines Challenge.
This is stop number 6. It's beautiful, beautiful course out here in Des Moines. Super, super technical and open. So it's a lot of fun, creates a good diversity of shots.
Yeah, I think the best part about this course is you get challenged and you're having to throw a lot of different shapes and you're going to use a lot of different discs. We have an amazing card, Paul Ulibarri, team captain for Discraft. What a dude.
Looking beautiful today.
Stoic. Kevin Jones always smiling.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm going to love to see him rip some big shots out here.
Yeah. Zackeriath Johnson, one of my favorite people in disc golf.
Full of energy. One of my favorite people out there.
Yeah.
Brodie Smith.
That's about it.
Yeah, everybody
Smith.
knows Brodie. This is good. Stoked to have him on the card. He absolutely bombs.
Yeah, showing some big progress since he started in the last couple of years.
Let's go. Hole 1, 795. I mean, I feel like that most players you're going to see, even for the left-handeds out there, you're going to just be playing these hyzers, whether it's a sidearm or a backhand, and rip into this tight green.
Yeah,
there is some danger, though.
Yeah, and Wander Disc Golf's doing a great job here throwing in for our second shot. You're looking for a big hyzer off the tee and then something that's approaching the green pretty solid. It's a longer approach than it looks for most players, so it's really a pump on your second shot to try and get it there.
And that bunker on the right is
brutal.
Death.
Mm-hmm.
Hangs it over the OB. Ulibarri just playing it perfectly.
Very smooth hyzer right to the middle. That's gonna be a good spot.
It seems like the conditions are very calm. This is after almost 2, maybe 2.5 hours of delays from the rain and lightning. So it was an interesting day on round 1
yeah.
for all of us. And
originally they were supposed to tee off at like 2:20, and they ended up teeing off at like 4:30.
It's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
I actually
Zach looks
kind
a
of
little
like
inside here.
I kind of like getting higher up to this side because you're a little more level with the basket because it's a sloping fairway.
Yeah, I like that.
But you have to challenge that tree, and if you hit that tree, you're dead.
It gets dangerous.
Yeah. It just becomes a very hard par 4. The par becomes really good.
Good lord.
That was big.
What disc do you think that is from Brodie?
I would imagine Nuke or Force.
Gosh.
That is pure hyzer smashed.
I'm throwing like full Annie to get there.
Yeah, this shot is so big. And you feel like you're like, oh, if I throw it too hard, I might challenge the OB like he's doing, but you can still come up short.
Yeah. And Zach's got a monster forehand. That's a real good showcase for his distance there. That was huge.
He's going backhand. This is going to be sweet.
Oh, hyzer.
Backdoor? I thought he was going to go flip up.
Me too.
Pop down.
Interesting way to play this hole. Not used to seeing the backhand hyzer into the green.
Love the flip up. I've been going less stable on this approach like Kevin did here. You're worried about flipping it, but it is uphill, so that helps keep the disc a little bit more stable.
Agreed. I'm going big flippy guy too.
This is what you don't want to do.
Yeah, little inside. Definitely need to make sure you're pushing the end.
Make sure you guys check out blackinkdisc.com. Premium discs with the best stamps in the game. Exclusive, one-of-a-kind art that supports the top pros like 2-time world champion Ricky Wysocki and Katrina Allen. Always fresh inventory with new exclusives dropping every week.
Yeah, gotta love that company. They do so much for disc golf.
I want to see more companies, doing that and helping out the brand.
Agreed. Oh, Zach just a little high there, just outside the circle.
It's a good stroke to start your round though. It's like You know, that you can build on because you'll make a micro adjustment and be able to jam those later on.
Yeah, it's the right kind of miss. Oh.
I mean, it's a good thing Brodie's like 6'5" and can reach out of that. I think the most normal-sized human beings would be struggling a little bit harder, but that was a great bid.
Yeah.
It's tough to see that one not go.
I feel like I've noticed that happen a lot with these baskets in particular, too. I think, like, the front cages are a little bit more slick. I'm not sure how they're made, but I've noticed a lot of in, up, and then back out.
Yeah.
It's really funky.
These are newer 28 chains from Innova, and I think that they've added, it's a little bit taller.
Okay.
It feels a little bit bigger than a normal 28.
Yeah, the hitbox seems bigger for sure.
Not to say it's a bad thing.
No, not at all.
Kevin Jones cleaning up the only birdie on our card. Everybody walking away unscathed.
I started playing disc golf with my family when I was 8 years old. When I was 16, I got my first job as a cook at a bowling alley, and that's when I made my first batch of beef jerky. As I got better at throwing, I also got better at making beef jerky. Everyone told me they loved my jerky. After 15 years of making my beef jerky as a hobby, I decided to make it available to everyone. Double G Craft Jerky. Give it a try. You're gonna love it.
Shout out to Garrett Gerthy there. Make sure you guys go check it out. He's one of the most awesome human beings on tour, and he's just hustling hard and making something cool for the disc golf world. Hole 2. What are you playing here?
I'm throwing a Delirium. It's pretty stable distance driver, hard off the tee, trying to get just around those trees that are on that left side early, and then looking for a forehand into the green, typically something straight to stable.
Absolutely. It's to me, it's kind of the opposite of hole 1 in that when you throw a good tee shot, the shot looks bigger on the second shot than hole 1. It kind of looks shorter, but it plays longer. Oh, no.
Agreed. Kevin looks like he came in just a little early there. Caught those trees and went OB.
He's going to be going to the first drop zone. All
Up
tee
there
shots
on the left, yeah.
are just to the left. Yeah, it's like that shot is only about, what, I think 350 from the pin, maybe a little bit more.
longer, yeah. I'd say closer to 380, but totally still attackable from there.
Absolutely.
No danger off the tee.
And this shot can actually, I think I've played it in every different wind in practice, where played it into with a tailwind, played it into a headwind, played it into a crosswind. So you got a little bit of test of everything of what you should be looking for, but just push it nice and straight. Don't challenge that OB long, and you're gonna be able to dance. Oh, that's up against that tree.
That's a little stymied. You might be able to throw a flip up forehand.
Kevin.
Oh my gosh.
Going enormous. Come on, just work for him, please.
Where is he going?
Oh no, that is OB as well. I'm pretty sure that's
crazy.
And he goes to the second drop zone.
Okay.
I kind of love the full attack from Kev, even from that drop zone, because he's capable of that shot.
Agreed.
And I mean, now he's just going to be looking, just
Same
minimize the damage.
6. Yep.
Yeah. Something to be said about having confidence like that.
Oh, agreed. I
This
love
shot
full
is
throttle.
technical.
Wow, that's such a good shot from Uli.
Wow.
Yeah, approaching that green backhand is not easy at all.
Have you been in those woods?
Yeah, not great.
It's the worst. Love this.
This is what I like to do. And throw it up there and hope for the best kind of moment.
Yeah, Zach. Money.
Probably destroyer, and just making it look easy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Brodie pushed far enough that the other trees didn't really come into play. It was just a short one in front of him.
That was an interesting option. Mothers Raising Sons, a 501c3 nonprofit that Ace Run Pro partners with to impact the community and to help grow the sport. So go check out Mothers Raising Sons.
Mm-hmm.
Brodie leaving it short. He's going to want that one back.
Yeah, just a little low there.
But no damage done. Taking an easy par. It's like, find your rhythm. It's been a weird day.
Yeah.
You were teeing off 2 hours after than you thought. Just kind of find a way to get off the course.
Kevin with a nice cleanup there. That's a putt that can be missed, especially when it's for double bogey.
For sure.
Yeah.
And it helps getting that birdie on one to kind of just make it feel a little less stressful. There you go, Zach. Great
Nice
birdie.
cleanup.
Jam.
I love Uli's putt
Yeah.
from inside the circle. It is deadly. You can putt it in all kinds of wind. It's just flat and perfect all the time. I'm pretty jealous.
Teach me.
Yeah. So Uli and Zach with the birdies there, and bump their way to the top of the box.
Stepping into the daylight, I'm on fire.
Hole 3, pretty simple hole. Like, I feel like you've seen this hole on a bunch of different courses where, you know, it's all about a distance control. You know,
Right.
you can't be short because you're going to be in that junk. Can't be long, you might find the OB. And if you get the left to right wrong as well, you're going to have a circle 2 putt at water, or you're in the water.
And for a lot of players on our Pro Tour here, and especially on our card, this is just kind of a stock forehand. You're looking to throw something stable out towards that big bush on the left of the screen there, and then just let it hyzer in towards the basket. You got no business letting anything get between or into the rough. So it's just a little early from you. You really want to push it further so you're not having to putt right at the water.
I like overstable and just kind of a little bit of snap. Kind of something like maybe a little more hyzer than this.
Yeah.
This is working, though.
Yeah, he's still going to have just inside C2.
Yeah.
Look, yeah, not too bad.
That's a pretty safe run. He's just looking at the bushes instead of the water.
Because the miss on this hole is definitely on the left side. So, Ooh,
There's
that
a lot
looks
of space.
great from
Let's
Brodie.
go, Brodie. Sit. Stop. No. Dang it.
That's the only issue with coming in with such a high speed disc. You can get a lot of action. Since that was more of a flip up into the green, he's gonna get more play like that towards the end.
You want it spiking in. You
Yeah.
want to have it just dig. Yes.
Nice shot
Yes.
from Kevin.
Let's go. That's a way to get back on it.
We want to give a big thanks to Upper Park for their support of this coverage. Go and check out upperparkdiscgolf.com. They do really nice things for disc golf.
Heck yeah. Support some of my favorite people.
This is Brodie for his par. Cash.
Dude, he's taking a little page out of MJ's book. Just looking away before it goes in. He know it. He wants that to be for Brodie instead. He knows he didn't throw that bad of a shot, but sometimes you might feel like your shot is actually good, but that's how the game works. An inch here and there, you find some different undulations in the ground and actually sits rather than rolls.
Agreed.
Good clean up from Zach
And that's
Uli.
Kevin bringing himself back to even after a double on hole 2. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Now Brodie's gonna go move the algae around a little bit.
And that algae on the water is freaking wild too, and you can tell where it's going based on the wind.
The National Amateur Disc Golf Tour. Take your first step into competition or your final step into professionalism. Visit nadgt.com for more information.
Hole 4, man. I think this is probably the more iconic hole.
I
of the
like
course.
this hole a lot. I think it's very scenic. It's definitely something you'll remember about this course.
Absolutely, and I feel like for us, you can see a headwind, and it kind of pulls the you got to pump the brakes a little bit and play it very smart. But in good conditions, I feel like all the pros are attacking this, especially if for our right-handed players. The left-handed players, it seemed a lot more difficult to attack.
Agreed. This 490 is really only playing like 445, so it's not too much of a pump, but
Yeah.
enough to be frustrating.
Absolutely. It's all about the height. Kevin driving long.
Holy cow. He's got to be in C2.
Take it easy, man. That's a pump.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is primo conditions. This is full green light.
Earlier in the day during my round, we had a whole lot of headwind, so this was a lot harder to attack, but it looks
yeah.
like they got a really nice win for this
Love
hole.
this. Let's
Oh,
go,
that's
Paul.
Great. That is great.
And I think it's a lot of it is about that height. Is getting it up there, trusting your disc to push it out there. Know that it's going to swing nice and easy back in bounds.
Kind of like this from Zach, if it doesn't flip too much.
That's got to just ride it. Come on.
So he's going to go to the drop zone. It's about a 140-foot approach.
Yeah, pretty easy.
Yeah.
Should be pretty
be easy.
routine.
There's nothing easy in disc golf.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, he had the distance dialed. It's just I think it caught that branch and just slowed it down just enough.
Agreed. Oh, Brodie really safe here.
Yeah, he knows it too. I don't think he's happy with that, but that's
not a bad spot to be.
it's in play. Like you have a nice you can give that a bid.
This one can be two'd, but it can be forward so fast.
Big shout out to the Des Moines Metro Disc Golf Club. They absolutely killed it with this tournament. I will say the Des Moines community itself has been stellar.
Agreed.
You really feel like you're a part of something big out at this tournament.
Yeah, there was people out all the time. I had, even at my campsite, people came and asked, like, sign discs, and it was funky. Not a community that you get in very many other places.
It's awesome. Brodie knows he's just not fully dialed in where he wants to be to start his round. Again, there's some holes that you can really drive some confidence once you get past all this water and we get more into the technical part of the course.
Yeah. Nice putt from Zach. Save his bogey. Man, not to be outdone, Kevin's run for birdie was obstructed by that tree.
Yeah.
What a heartbreaker.
So stop throwing it so far, Kev.
He's a big, strong guy. Usually going to come in and tap in his bird.
And I feel like Uli doesn't get talked about when we talk about distance, but he throws the disc really far and really accurate. But
Throws
he's
it
just
way
not,
further than I do.
Yeah, he's just not in that like echelon of like the Eagle McMahons of
Yeah.
the world, like where you're just absolute bombers.
Yeah.
But he pumps. He hits really clean angles and makes it work. Hole 5. What do you think about this one?
I love this hole. Even though it punished me pretty hard yesterday, I do like this hole a lot. Par 3, 330 feet. You're clearing water the whole time. I really like that you can come and spike into the screen with a forehand or a backhand. I found it interesting though. You're gonna have, at least for us, we had 2 wins. We had the first one that you're feeling close to us. That's like by the basket for 4, and then by 5, there's like a guarded win on the backside, and they were actually in reverse angle. So it was really interesting. So we might see some weird action on there.
I
as the
think
disc
you're going to
enters the
get a
green.
lift,
They
but
might
you
get a
don't
weird
want to get
lift, yeah.
slammed. Like, it's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a routine island hole. I'm a big
Agreed.
fan.
Yeah, I think this is an excellent hole. Oh yeah. Good shot from Uli there.
Throwing darts out here. Yeah, I prefer the forehand. It just feels like there's nothing in the way. It's all on me if I just hit it nice and hard.
Yeah. Oh, that looks like a little
go.
right.
That's brutal.
Got bushed. I like this
money.
forehand. Yeah.
Dunk. Charity. Oh, come on.
That's sick. Good shot from Brodie there. Probably about 15 feet, 12 feet.
It would have been a little less bad for being for charity.
Oh, people are trying to get Foundation to donate a little bit. Love to see it.
Oh, yeah.
This is a pretty favorable drop zone. You can give it a nice run, but this is actually where I had we had the rain delay, and I had a putt, and I went and threw one kind of from the drop zone area, and I hit the thing and rolled in the water. Oh no! So this is a dangerous green that you can see is it's very challenging. Let's go, dude!
Zach. He is in the woods. He was only like 18 feet, but he had a lot to deal with there.
Oh my god, that was sick. There you go,
There
Brodie.
we go.
Get it going.
After parring the first 4 holes, he really wanted that.
That's the thing. The damage hasn't even been like bad for him. He's still sitting 1 under with we're in a stretch of
Gettable
holes.
holes.
Yeah, they're all gettable. Every hole is gettable out here.
Yes, I love that about this course.
But then every hole can show its teeth. I think that's a really solid course design where if you wanted to, you're gonna go out and shred, but it can definitely bite.
Agreed.
Hole 6, 633. It's a wonderful hole because the shape of it is just kind of a natural, long left to right. But you can really play this first shot straight. Some players I've seen go very, very big on the backhand that flexes out very late, but holds the turn and flexes out and stays out of the woods and makes it a pretty easy shot. But you can really take this hole and break it into how you want to play the hole, where you can play it short, rip the second shot.
The second shot gets kind of treacherous. You want to make sure you're not coming in really high because that OB in the back is about 28 feet behind the basket, and it can get brutal. So you really have to make sure that you want to be pushing a good amount of distance off your tee shot so you can throw more of a chip into the green instead of having to go high with some power.
And the high is also there's a lot of branches up there that can stop the disc from coming in. And most of those branches you can't see from where you're throwing your shot too. So
There'll be a lot of C2 looks if you hit those.
Absolutely. This is one of those holes that you really just need to be dialed in on exactly where you want to be throwing from.
And I love this with Brodie.
I think he's pinched
a little too far right.
It's good distance. It's going to be a unique angle to try and make the green.
Cut forehand roller into the green.
I love this. I love going sidearm here. I'm throwing it, trying to play a little bit closer to the OB to have a better angle to attack into the green.
And the further left you can be off the tee shot, the more likely you are to have a good or an easier approach.
Kevin getting worked a little bit.
Oh, that's a little too much turn.
Cut out of it.
Might cut perfect, yeah.
Oh, it's a roller.
What is he doing?
Is he a monster brain?
What?
Yeah, Kev. Do that. That's looking... He's gonna have a pitch. What?
What just happened? That's not a shot on this hole.
All right, Zach. Come on, work for him. Yep.
Wow.
Doesn't matter. There's no ceiling.
He almost dunked it for 2.
Trees are 90% air. Everybody's going high.
It's not the play.
And they're
It's
just
the play.
parking it. Yeah, forget what we were talking about, the high play and everything.
This is what I liked. It.
Kev, no.
It really is the low play. Yeah.
Should have thrown it high, Kev.
Yeah.
Brodie pumped this up here. This is going to be tough.
Kevin go before Brodie.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Brodie pumped it. Like he's up there, but it's just, again, you're stymied by just how much this right side pushes out.
Yeah.
That's a smart play.
Yeah, it's not worth it to get the cut roller. The OB's kind of tight there on the left too. If you get squirrely, you can get yourself in trouble.
In a practice round, we're throwing cut rollers all day.
Oh, 100%.
You put yourself in the tournament, you're like, yeah, I'm fine.
It's a pitch up.
4's good.
Yep.
I want to find that balance of being able to be kind of arrogant and aggressive, but instead I'm like, par's fine, just get out.
Please.
Good bid, Kev. After that drive, he's feeling that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's Kevin Jones. He's gonna dial in.
Agreed.
I know it. Gonna play from Uli.
Nice birdie from Uli. 4 through 6 is a pretty solid start on this course.
Yeah, he's
or in general.
that's good at any course.
Mm-hmm.
You love to see it. Good stroke. I like Kevin's putting stroke.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a good routine, good rhythm. Just puts it in the heart.
Doesn't take long.
No. Well played from Brodie.
Smart.
Very smart.
It's easy, especially when you're younger in the game, to try and go for the crazy shots anytime that there's an option for it. And it shows a lot of poise that he didn't go for that right out the gate and just laid it up and approached, and something you want to see.
Absolutely. Level of professionalism that you don't always see.
Hole 7 is par 3. This hole is an island hole, so it's 345 feet. It plays closer to the 380 mark to the basket, even 390 to the basket, about 375 to clear into the island. But all of the grass here, if you don't land inside this white line that's on these logs, is hazard. So you're gonna be playing from where your disc lies, except for 3 instead of for 2.
This one is, as you said, it just plays so much bigger. You see that 345, but you're going to see every player full power, absolute smashes, just trying to get up here. And that's what happens.
So close.
That's what happens is everything looks decent and then just runs out of steam.
Yeah. You gotta miss this hole long if you're gonna miss it.
Mm-hmm.
This is a huge pump from Zach.
Yeah,
nice
dude.
Shot. That's awesome. I think the forehand's the way to play this hole if you have the forehand power.
Absolutely. It's just easy to hit the gap. Just get one that pushes up there. This looks money. Stay good for him.
Get in.
Oh, what?
He gets changed.
Oh my god.
This
Dude.
hole's so hard to get to.
Dang it. What a bid from Brodie. That
Yeah.
that would have been unreal.
That's wild.
Just backhand laser beam.
Oh, that's me too low.
And again, that's not the wrong angle from Kev. It's just height.
Yeah.
And it's really easy to mess that up on this hole.
This is his 3 look right here. Gonna be taking a 4. Yuli's got a chance to save it. About 45 feet.
Oh, great bid. Mm-hmm. That'll be Paul's kind of first blemish of the round, but again, if he keeps throwing the disc as he has been, he's gonna be in good shape. Stop. I don't like that.
Great hole from Brodie.
Either way,
Yeah.
he threw 2 really good shots and he's taken apart.
Wow.
2 exceptional shots and he's taken apart. You don't love this. You don't want to see
Don't love that. Don't love that.
Zach cleaning up a great birdie. I mean, that's as we said, the forehand plays really good. Can find some really good spots on this hole.
Yeah.
It's good to see the crowd kind of gather, and I feel like we're going to see a nice gallery through rounds 2 and 3 if the weather holds.
If the weather holds.
Zach and Paul at 3, Kev at 2, Brodie at 1. A couple holes left on this front 9.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we can do. Get in.
I'm not sure if we were supposed to talk during that, but that was awesome.
That was a great ad. Hole 8 reminds me of the downhill hole at Jonesboro.
Yes.
It's kind of a similar shape, has a lot of danger, kind of plays, you're probably choosing a similar disc for it. Death on the right, OB on the left, OB behind, but it's really difficult to reach that OB unless you have some serious power, but it really comes into play on the putt because it is a nice slope down towards that OB, so you have to be real smart on your runs on the green.
I like this angle, but it just needs to be up in the air a little bit more.
Yeah.
He's going to get 8 up too early.
This is really sticky grass.
Yes.
Like, you don't get a lot of ground play.
You really don't have to worry about that OB long with this kind of grass that we have right here. It's the OB on the left that's kind of treacherous. Oh, me too, Brodie. I was in there.
Just fight. Just go. Fight. Win. Or miss everything. Yeah, you're in bounds. Uli.
That dude cracks me up.
What a dude. I like these hyzer plays. I didn't even really kind of put this into my brain as an option, and that's putting.
That's sick. That's like 35 feet.
Yeah, he's gonna love that.
He smashes. I'm telling you, I can't get a hyzer there. Kevin probably throwing like an A2.
And this is gonna be just nice and fine, easy, safe play.
Yeah, maybe about 70-ish feet from there.
Yeah. He could be looking at like a decent run because he's not looking straight at the OB. Brodie in the woods. See what he can do. Scuba out to the middle. Showing some good poise to just be smart. Just eat that bogey and move on.
I'm a big fan of going to the knee like Zach just did here for touch shots like that. It looks like you got just a little two-turn, but it really helps control the speed if you're going for like 140 and in.
You can see the wind's kind of picking up, so it probably was playing a factor.
Oh, for sure.
Spiking in. Come on, be good. Oh, yeah, Brodie. Nice
Great
play.
shot.
Kev for his 2.
65.
Let's go, boy.
That is sick.
Let's see that one again.
Run it back.
No wobble.
Yeah, that's clean.
Heart. Let's go. That's the motivation you need.
And if he misses that like rolls out of bounds. No question. That is fearless putting from Kevin.
All gas, no brakes.
Don't roll.
I'll take another look at that. He knows he can do better with that. Yes, Zach. Good cleanup. Putt feels good. It doesn't matter if you leave it short.
Yeah. Regardless, this is still a good hole to get a par on. There are a lot of 4s and 5s in the field.
I feel like this is probably the most bonus birdie hole on the course. Maybe this, and when we get to the back 9, you guys will see 11 as another bonus birdie.
Yep.
Infinite has grown into be one of the biggest companies. Thanks for them sponsoring this video. Hole 9, 290. It's blind. Like you're really playing off of how well you practice this hole.
Yeah.
Kind of taking a nice straight disc. I've seen a lot of forehand flexes.
It's blind, and we forgot to mention like 100 feet uphill right out there.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. That hill is very steep.
Yeah.
So you're really just trying to take a disc that if you're going backhand, you want the straightest disc possible that has almost no fade on it and just does this. Perfect.
Yeah.
And
look easy.
if you can go the flex like this, I really want to see how this plays because it's you're pulling towards the left OB and then just fading right back to the bucket.
Yeah, this is certainly my play on this hole. I also don't run up to the full... Oh, boy. That's safe. That's close, though.
It's going to be very close.
Mm-hmm. I don't run up to the front of the tee pad. I stay about halfway back so I can have a little more angle on this hill.
Yes. I think that's got to be the place. If this is what happens a lot is if you get it up too high, it can just fade and just find that tall grass, which is out of bounds.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't know how much of this hole was out of bounds until playing it yesterday. When I saw some of my card mates find it, and then it's just like this is a pretty daunting hole.
33. Is it calibrated?
Checking out with the Bushnell.
Yeah.
Big thanks to Bushnell for being such a big part of disc golf. Wind just dropped that thing out of the air. Nice putt from Zach.
Zach was in bounds there. I was pretty sure he was straddling the line.
Yeah.
Solid start. 4 down through 9 is really good on this course.
Whoa.
Miscue there from Kev.
Man, Brodie. Man, that's all right. Like, first round, we had a week off from Worlds. Everybody's probably feeling a lot of different things, and I have no doubt that we're going to be seeing these guys bring some fire to the back nine.
Agreed.
All right, checking out 3 cards. Got some decent scores coming in. Paul, Calvin, GG, all shredding.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Zach putting up really solid numbers right now too. He's in contention for the run at it.
Absolutely. Again, big thanks to Ace Run Pro. Big thanks to everybody at the Des Moines Challenge and the Disc Golf Pro Tour for helping make this happen. Raven, you ready for the back nine?
I'm ready for the back nine.
Let's go get it. So if you guys are watching this front nine and enjoying what you're seeing, go make sure you like, comment, subscribe to Ace Run Pro. And let's keep watching disc golf.
I love it. I love it.
Look at these Ace Runners checking out the Patreon. Support everything that's going on in disc golf.